Day 158. Proverbs chapter 13, 14 and 15. Every day since the new year I share scripture whispers, and I would like to say welcome to our page. May you be blessed at the end. Those who guard their lips preserve their lives, but those who speak rashly will come to ruin. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. One careless text message can damage a friendship. One angry comment on social media can create a conflict that lasts for months. One harsh statement spoken in frustration can leave a wound in someone's heart long after the conversation ends. We live in a world where people often speak first and think later. But Proverbs reminds us that words carry power. Imagine a husband and wife disagreeing after a stressful day. The husband raises his voice. The wife has two choices. She can respond with equal anger, making the situation worse, or she can answer gently, helping the tension disappear. The same principle applies in the workplace, in classrooms, and even online. Guard your mouth. Speak carefully. Gentleness is not weakness, it is strength under control. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. Many people have dreams. Some dream of starting a business, others dream of writing a book, earning a degree, improving their finances, or strengthening their relationship with God. But dreaming alone changes nothing. Two people may desire the same outcome. One talks about it every day, the other takes small steps consistently. A year later, one is still wishing while the other is seeing results. Proverbs teaches that desire without diligence produces disappointment. Success rarely arrives overnight. It usually comes through daily effort, patience, and discipline. Don't only want it, work toward it. Consistent effort often accomplishes what mere wishing never can. Simply put, your dreams require action. Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. The people around us influence us more than we realize. Spend enough time with people who constantly complain, and negativity begins to feel normal. Spend enough time with people who pursue growth, integrity, and wisdom, and their habits begin to shape your own life. Think about a teenager deciding who to spend time with. One group encourages learning, responsibility, and good choices. Another group encourages shortcuts and reckless behavior. The decision may seem small today, but the consequences can last for years. The same is true for adults. The voices we listen to, the friends we trust, and the influences we allow into our lives all shape our future. Choose your circle carefully. The direction of your life is often influenced by the company you keep. There is a way that appears to be right, but in the end, it leads to death. Not everything that feels right is right. Today, many decisions are based solely on feelings. If it feels good, do it. If everyone else is doing it, it must be okay. But appearances can be deceiving. A business deal may promise quick profits, while hiding serious risks. A relationship may seem exciting, while leading away from healthy values. A shortcut may look easier but create bigger problems later. Wisdom requires more than following emotions. It requires seeking truth, asking questions, and considering long-term consequences. Before major decisions, wise people pause and seek counsel. Don't confuse what is popular with what is wise. Examine the path before you walk down it. A heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Comparison is one of the greatest thieves of joy today. Social media makes it easy to compare our lives with everyone else's highlight reel. Someone buys a new car. Someone else gets promoted. Another person travels the world. Before long, envy begins to grow. But Proverbs warns that envy quietly damages us from within. Peace comes when we learn gratitude. A peaceful heart appreciates what God has already provided, instead of constantly focusing on what others possess. This does not mean we stop pursuing goals. It means we pursue them without resentment or jealousy. Celebrate others without comparing yourself to them. Gratitude protects your peace. Whoever heeds life-giving correction will be at home among the wise. Those who disregard discipline despise themselves, but the one who heeds correction gains understanding. Nobody enjoys being corrected. Children dislike it. Teenagers resist it. Adults often avoid it. Yet some of the most successful people in the world actively seek feedback. Athletes listen to coaches. Authors listen to editors. Business owners listen to mentors. Why? Because growth requires correction. Imagine a teacher pointing out mistakes in a student's work. The correction is not meant to discourage the student, it is meant to help them improve. The same principle applies throughout life. People who refuse correction stop growing. People who welcome correction become wiser. Correction is not your enemy. Sometimes it is the doorway to your next level of growth. The eyes of the Lord are everywhere, keeping watch on the wicked and the good. There are moments when people feel unnoticed. Perhaps someone works hard but receives little recognition. Perhaps a person chooses honesty while others prosper through dishonesty. Perhaps someone quietly serves others without applause. Proverbs reminds us that nothing escapes God's attention. The good we do in secret is seen. The sacrifices we make are seen. The struggles we endure are seen. This truth brings both comfort and accountability. Comfort because God notices our faithfulness. Accountability because our choices matter even when nobody else is watching. Live with integrity. What is hidden from people is never hidden from God. Wisdom's instruction is to fear the Lord, and humility comes before honor. Our culture often celebrates self-promotion. People are encouraged to make themselves look important, successful, and superior. But Proverbs teaches a different path. True honor often follows humility. Think of the leader who serves rather than dominates. The teacher who keeps learning. The successful business owner who remains approachable. The person who achieves great things without treating others as less important. Humility does not mean thinking less of yourself. It means seeing yourself accurately and recognizing that there is always more to learn. The humble person remains teachable. And teachable people continue to grow. The path upward often begins with a humble heart. As we finish today's journey, let's remember these 8 scripture whispers. Guard your words. Match dreams with diligence. Walk with wise people. Think carefully before choosing a path. Protect your peace from envy. Welcome correction. Live knowing God sees everything. Choose humility over pride. Perhaps one whisper stood out to you more than the others. Hold on to it. Reflect on it. Practice it this week. Because wisdom is not merely something we hear, it is something we live. Thank you for listening.